Hey, it's Neil. It's August 1st, Friday here in beautiful Massachusetts. You may see my little bunny rabbit running around behind me in my yard. Anyway, yesterday the Massachusetts Senate approved a law that has to go to the House now for their approval and the governor. But anyway, it would ban the use of cell phones in all public schools. And there has to be some guidelines put in place. But this is something that has been, I guess you could say, the bane of existence of teachers throughout the state. And I know it's something that's been going on in many states around the country where students who have cell phones and the ability for them to concentrate and communicate with their peers and their teachers being really degraded by cell phones in the classroom. Now, this is something that has been going on before we ever had cell phones, with kids being distracted, passing notes around and the like. The schools that have banned cell phones because kids were texting each other or using them for cheating or other nefarious uses, kids will still find ways to communicate. I've had students using things like a Google Doc and sharing it so they can communicate back and forth. But it really points to a more overarching issue, is like, how does a piece of technology take away our ability to communicate and collaborate with others? Obviously, if you are going for a job interview and during the job interview you pick out your phone and start texting or looking at a message that came across, you're not paying attention to the interviewer. I would think that would be a bad thing. So I don't know what the answer is. I haven't been in the classroom for so many years. It was always a struggle. And I think most kids are pretty respectful most of the time if you set priorities for them to be and policies in place. I don't want to fight with my kids, and I don't think any teacher really wants to do that. So I don't know if we are going to see studies that show this is a great thing, or we're going to see studies that show that it's not so helpful. I think the jury is still out. But again, it's exacerbated also because every student now has a device. So if the kids don't have a phone, have a laptop of some sort or a tablet that has a web browser. So just putting in a law, as we all know, does not necessarily mean you're going to have positive consequences. So comment, let me know what you think. Is a cell phone ban a bad thing or a good thing? And what do you think is the best policy that you would like to see as a parent or a student for a cell phone ban?